All right, guys. See you later, man. Listen, you say what you want about me, but I have single-handedly brought more joy and more laughter than anybody in New York City that's probably ever lived in this state. Ever. And my dream might be falling apart in front of my eyes, and maybe my emotions too. But keep that in mind. Ain't nobody has brought the amount of joy to this one city that I have. Ain't nobody. So you say what you want, and whatever true might be true about me. But you just keep that in mind, man. I don't care if you rebuke it. I don't care if you don't believe it. God knows. God knows. God knows, and I know. I'll say it again. God knows, and I know. Ain't nobody brought the amount of joy. That's right, not just laughter, but joy that I have single-handedly brought to this city at the Jolly Cat and beyond. So you watch it fall apart now. You know, I don't give a crap, man. Get the hell out of here, man. You think I just come on here for me? For my entertainment? I come on here because I thought people loved the Jolly Cat. I thought people want to laugh. I thought people want to be happy. I thought people need joy in today's world. That's why I come on here, man. You know, Steve, you're next. I'm going to block you next, man. I had you blocked for a while. I'm going to block you next, man. I know we ain't blood, but you know what? We're still family, man. You treat Tony better than you do me, man. God bless you and all, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Wasted my time. I wasted your time tonight. I wasted all freaking time tonight. I wasted all time tonight, man. I wasted everybody's time tonight. Hey, Susan, you know what you do? Go to Facebook, The Jolly Cat. Watch one of my live streams. Watch one of my live streams. No, actually, Steve knows about it because Steve was with Tony. Sorry, I don't mean to burst your bubble, Susan. I know you think he's a wonderful man, but he's really not. He's been doing this for 3 years. About 20 people on here keep on telling me to block Tony for years. And he did troll and he did say horrible things, and he still continues to do, which is why I blocked him. And if you ask anyone that's honest on here, yeah, what happened now is I got sick and tired of Tony's comments and other people's comments, especially Tony. Okay, no, but you didn't see Susan. You didn't see me when I used to bring joy to people. Unfortunately, you only came on live when I started to break down. That's just the truth. You didn't really see when I was like, I don't know how to explain it, when I was quote unquote in the character and having fun with people and a lot of people coming. You weren't there then, so you really can't judge because you weren't there. You didn't see how they used to come when everybody was laughing, everybody was having fun, and I was here being the Jolly Cat, and then Tony would come with his crap and just be like saying horrible things about me all the time. So finally I snapped. And he thinks he's so tough. He thinks he's so tough, huh? You know what I'm going to stop, Michael, I'm going to stop coming on live. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to figure out where I got to go in my performing career. I'm gonna stop going on live. I'm gonna praise God for what I've done through him in this community. Praise God for the skills he's given me. I'm gonna have to ask him to help me to move forward, to not be so emotional. I'm gonna have to learn how to keep people, how to learn from this situation. And yes, I admit that I'm wrong before I go, but it doesn't make people like Tony right. It doesn't make people like Tony right. You know, Susan, there are people on here like Tony Ann who I've actually brought joy to them. There's a lot of people on here that the Jolly Cat has brought joy. You could say whatever you want, Susan. Get off my page. The point is that I bring a lot of joy to a lot of people, and Tony's a jealous person because he's 50-something years old and he's done nothing with his life. And he can't stand that he saw another performer having success. And it makes sense now that I'm getting to know him. I'll say this before I go. You know why it makes sense? Because I'm doing the very thing he tried to do that failed him. I'll explain before I leave. Tony tried to do something called SQ&S. And SQ&S was called the sickness. And the sickness was about going against the grain. And everybody that knows the Jolly Cat knows that my message is about going against the grain. Don't be in your head, be out of your mind. But the difference between Tony and I is that, number one, I bring a lot of joy to a lot of people. I don't know what he did. Number two, I do it for God's glory. So because it never happened in his life, his band failed, I guess. He's been coming at me for years. But people like Susan don't believe it, and that's fine. But people on here saw what he did and what other people did. Okay? I'm out. I'm out.